You ready? Ready to get some coffee? Let's go get some coffee. Come on. Let's go get some coffee. You coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Good morning. I love it. Yay. Maggie, looks like you're feeling better. I'm so happy. Good morning, friends. I'm going to turn on the coffee. It is Monday, December 5th. Maggie looks like she's feeling a lot better. I've seen that there's comments on my video, vlog from yesterday. So I need to go read those, drink some coffee, settle down with Maggie. We wake up together, as you've noticed during Vlogmas so far. And it's 4 a.m. and I am getting ready to go to work soon. It is, like I said, this is going to be such a busy week. I've got to wrap up. A couple of our vendors are, this is their fiscal year end. Everybody's fiscal year is different in the business world. I'm cutting off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. Everybody's different, so I gotta placate to all the vendors and make their magic happen this time of year. So it's gonna be a busy week, and we have our office party Friday. Whoop whoop. And so yesterday evening, we played with Maggie. We took her upstairs. Typically, we don't let her roam the house just yet. It's too big of a house. She gets lost. So we don't do that yet. Maggie, can mommy sit? Good girl. She always waits for me in my spot. Are you okay? You got the big burps. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Huh. It's her morning loves. Anyway, this blanket is one that she loves a lot, but it is so hard to wash. And she had she didn't make it. So anyway, this blanket is just so hard to wash. I put it away overnight. I told my husband, don't let her sleep in this, or when you're down here with her alone. Our routine is I have mornings with Maggie. My husband has evenings with Maggie. I go to bed. I get up so early. I go to bed early. My husband goes to bed so late. He gets up late. So that's how it works in the Coleman home. So anyway, I didn't want her using it last night. Normally this blanket is here, but I just didn't want her on it last night because I didn't want to have to go through washing it again. But as you can see, she's more active, more like normal, and she was last night. We had BLTs, and she kept acting like she was starving, but she wouldn't eat her food yesterday. I couldn't get her to eat. Now, she's stubborn. She's stubborn, and Yorkies can be very stubborn, and that's kind of what it was. I was going back and forth, like if I could just get her to eat, then I think her blood sugar was starting to drop, and because we've been here before, and so while we were eating, she was begging so bad. She was crying. She wanted food so bad. And I looked at him and I said, honey, I really wish that I could give her a pinch of something because she's obviously starving. And I remember when we went through this when she was little, really little, like a pound, the breeder and the vet both told me, feed her whatever she'll eat. Whatever she'll eat. We don't care what it is, whatever she'll eat, because she just needed to eat. And I kind of was remembering that yesterday. We gave her 2 like teeny crumbs of bacon. I actually put it over in her food dish. And lo and behold, she ate that, and then she ate her food. So. And that was, I want to say that was probably around 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7-ish last night. So she, obviously we woke up to no accidents. She's acting normal. I gave her her treat for going potty, her real, actual food treat. So I'm gonna get her back on her routine. So today I think I'm gonna use a different mug. Typically I use the Joy mug, and I'm not gonna use the Joy mug. Our refrigerator needs some work. I think I'll use Under the Mistletoe today. And I've tried a lot of creamers and stuff, and the heavy whipping creams and all the fancy stuff. I always go back to plain old hazelnut. You like what you like, right? You like what you like. I do not want a heavy foam. I actually want coffee in that cup, not just foam. Oh, it's dripping, it's dripping. Yeah, the hardest part of Vlogmas is not the vlogging. The hardest part of Vlogmas is also not the content. It's doing it with one hand. That is the challenge of Vlogmas, doing everything with one hand. So anyway, these mornings, I might actually miss a little bit after we get to the 26th. Making you dizzy here, going back and forth, huh? So I just read through the comments. Paula came over from Christopher Allen's channel to check me out. I had never thought that something like that would happen. That's pretty cool. She saw a comment that I made, and I remember, I did tell you guys I don't usually comment on the bigger channels a whole lot. I just feel like they have so many, I get a little lost. They just have so many to read through. It's hard for them to keep up. So, hold on a second. So I don't usually typically comment on them, but I do watch them. I give them support. I like their videos and support and watch. I just don't comment usually. But I did yesterday because he gave a shout out to all the creators that are doing Vlogmas. And the way he does Vlogmas is the way that, well, that's the only way I knew to do Vlogmas, to be honest. I always assumed it was a challenge to the creator. It was like a personal challenge to bring content every day, unedited, in the day that you're in. And that's what attracted me to doing it. It was this wonderful challenge of trying this and pushing my comfort zone, because as you can see, you're seeing me with no makeup. You're seeing, well, I don't wear a lot of makeup anyway. Oh, that's good. But you're seeing me in the raw. You're seeing my life as it happens. And that's pretty brave. And pushing that comfort zone. It has nothing to do with anybody else. You do you do what's best for you. You do it. If this was hurting my mental health and stressing me out, I wouldn't be doing it. Absolutely not. You have to stay true to you. You have to do what's best for you. Always do what's best for you. That's what's important. So anyway, he was just acknowledging that Vlogmas was very hard and that not many people survive it. That just spoke to me. I was like, oh, I needed to hear that. Thank you. And so I just mentioned, I just gave him a little comment. I do model mine after him because that's his is my favorite. I love his channel. If you don't watch Christopher Allen, you need to go watch him. I will say, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, because my whole career is about advocacy work. It's all I've ever done in one form or fashion is advocacy work. So, his channel is one that promotes acceptance and love and equality. And, I love his decor. Christopher Allen might not be for everybody, but he is for me. So, cheers. Happy Monday. Oh. I think the other hard part of YouTube in general is I overthink sometimes what I say because I don't want to offend people. But let's face it, I'm going to offend people. It's going to happen. But I try not to. As I was saying, I just think that YouTube in general is a platform that is not for the faint of heart. I think any social media is probably for the person that's not faint of heart, because there's a lot of bad out there, and you're putting yourself out there. But I want to put good out into the world, and we do that every day. Don't we? We put good out into the world every day. I had to stop and put my glasses on. Switch hands. What a day. That's all I can say. What a day. I'm leaving work and I have errands to run. I need to go to the post office and get stamps because I still have not made out these Christmas cards, and I need to get that done. I'm tempted just to go and get the stamps at Walmart, because you can, while you're checking out, you can just get a book of stamps. But I don't think, first of all, everybody does these self-checkouts now, so it's not like there's a person manning it. So it's like I don't think there's anybody there to give me a book of stamps. And then the other issue is that they won't be Christmas ones, and I want Christmas stamps on the Christmas cards. I know that might seem like a very petty thing, but that's kind of what I want. I want a Christmas stamp on my Christmas cards. It's the little things. Today was extremely frustrating, and it was very hard for me to keep my joy. I'm always telling everyone not to let anything steal your joy, and I definitely allowed my joy to be stolen today. And part of me was worried about Maggie, but Art called me twice. You know, whenever I'm having a really bad day and I'm frustrated, I text my husband, and he always he typically will call me. And just hearing his voice makes me feel better. But today was just really rough. And he did FaceTime me to make, so I could see that Maggie was okay. She's doing much better. I haven't been home all day, so I can't validate that yet. But she's definitely she looked like she was doing better. So that makes me happy. Work was just really bad today. I depend on people. I'm the only one that does billing. And at the end of the month, I desperately need my 2 screens. Working on a laptop is not sufficient when you're trying to work in several systems and within several spreadsheets and within with several vendors. I mean, it's just impossible. Sometimes I have my laptop open and my dual screens. I've requested 3 screens, but I can't get 3 screens because 3 screen, I don't know, it's either my desk isn't, I don't know why, but they said that it wasn't possible right now. For whatever reason, I
can't get 3 screens, so I have to deal with 2, which is a fiasco. I don't like it. Watch this place be super crowded to get stamps. I guarantee it. Anyway, and sorry, you guys are getting my venting. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't be a Ventmas. It should be a Vlogmas. I'm sorry. But it was not a good day. But you know what? We're going to have days like that. We're going to have days where it's not good days. We're going to have days where it's challenging. It is what it is. So I'm going to try to focus on what good came out of today. And what good came out of today is that, like always, my husband comes through. When I'm having a really rough day, he is always there, and that's good. And he FaceTimed me with Maggie to show me that Maggie was doing well, and that made me feel better. So those were the good things that happened today, and I'm going to focus on that. The other good thing, I get to go home soon. I'm on my way home. I just have to stop here and then at Walmart, because at Walmart I needed to look for some of those floating candles, and then I also need to get salad for tonight's dinner, and then I can be home, and then I can just kind of chill with Maggie and decompress and feel a lot better. So check back in a little bit. So I got the stamps, and I went to Walmart and picked up the very few things that I needed. You know what I've noticed? I live in West Virginia but work in Virginia, and the prices at the Walmart in West Virginia are cheaper than the prices at the Walmart in Virginia. Yeah. Very weird. I guess I do understand that, but don't understand that at the same time. So I did not get to eat my lunch today. I think that's part of the reason why I'm like agitated and frustrated, was because I was hungry. So I definitely give props to the YouTube creators who do the vlogs every day. I'm a decorating channel, so this is all new to me. It feels weird having people, like when I'm stopped, I feel like they can see that I'm vlogging, and that's weird. It's also weird to eat in front of you, but it's Vlogmas. I'm doing all things out of my comfort zone. It's weird that people actually make videos of eating. There's like whole videos on that. I find that really weird. Just saying. Maybe this vlog should be things that I find weird. Anyway, back to my day at work. I was just frustrated because I felt like I didn't get anything accomplished, because I was stuck waiting on other people to do their part, and they didn't do their part. And I did communicate clearly in the proper way of what was expected and needed by today, and it didn't happen, and that is frustrating. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hi! Oh my goodness! Hold on! I made it home.
And Maggie was super excited to see me. She's doing much better. She's still not 100%. Art said that she did have, and when I got home, I guess she got so excited and she drank really fast. She threw up. But that happens. So that's not too bad. You know, she's just definitely, I mean, she could have picked something up at the, you know, at the groomers. Who knows? But she's acting normal. She's eating like normal. She's drinking like normal. She's playing like normal. So we definitely are on the mend. We just have to let whatever is in her system kind of work its way out. And like I said, she did lose a tooth. So it could be, you know, there's so many things that could play into it. So, you know, it could be a combination of things. So I'm not going to worry too much. We're on the mend, and that's all that matters. So the rest of tonight, to be honest, since it's been such a rough day, I'm just going to relax with Maggie. And this is typically what we do anyway. I already have my pajamas on. I make that nice and quick. I do need to get the Christmas cards made out, so that I can get them in the mail tomorrow. I will do that. I have until noon tomorrow. I can either do them tonight and put them in our mailbox, or I can take them to work and just lay them on the cart for mail pickup. So I can do that either way, but either way, they're going out tomorrow. I got to get it done because I want everybody to get their Christmas cards in time. And I'm still old-fashioned. I like to give and receive Christmas cards. I just think that's special. I'm OG like that. I also need to go look for a new planner. It's that time of year, and a planner is a must. I use planners. I use notebooks for list. And sometimes I'll find a planner that has a good section that can, you know, hold my list in it. And sometimes I can't. It just depends. I love shopping for planners. I like looking at them. I'm, again, OG like that. I like to hold it in my hands. I like to feel it. I like to look at it. I like to turn the pages. And, you know, I've tried the digital planners. They did not work for me. They were not something that I found convenient. I don't know. Maybe they are convenient. I don't know. They just weren't for me. I think it's because I just really am old school and like to handwrite and things like that. So I am going to be shopping for a planner, hopefully this week or next week. Maybe I'll treat myself to a new planner for my birthday. Maybe that's what I'll do. But in any case, it's going to be a chill night. The next thing that we'll do is our advent calendars. Maggie is not getting hers. Although I might. Hers is filled with just the her treats. So I guess it wouldn't hurt to give her treat. But you know, we're just gonna. Then again, you know, now that I think about it, maybe not. Because because I just put new treats, like a new batch. No, it's not her treats. I was like, maybe it's a bad batch of treats. No, because I opened that batch a while back. But anyway, we're going to do advent calendars and call it a night. I know that it has not been the best vlog, but it is what it is. So we just did advent calendars and lost the footage for some. So for some reason, we thought we were turning the camera on to record when we were turning it off. And when we thought we were turning it off, we were turning it on. So we got the tail end of everything. So basically, we're going to have dinner. We're going to watch some TV. And we're going to call it a night because Monday has been a Monday. We're sorry.
My fault. Not her fault. My fault. I was cameraman.
We were both camera people, so it was both our faults. It is what it is. Anyway, we're good. Maggie's much better, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.